Today is Friday, June the 14th, 2019. The time being about 7:52 a.m. in the morning. I'm here in Charleston, Missouri on the west side on the basketball court on right off of Cy Williams Avenue. I just want to give y'all a look here first. I'm going to show y'all the conditions. Again, you see the rust as far as on the poles of the basketball court here. I want to show you the benches again. If you can see these benches, the condition of them. When our black children come out here to play basketball, if their family members be sitting on these benches, you know, this is not 1 or 2 years of decade and things, you know. You can see how rusted that out is. You can see the unsafety of the thing broke there. You can see this here. You know, I'm showing it to you all for a reason, and then I'm gonna tell you the reason after I'm done. Just take a good look at it now. You remember you got all these you got black businessmen and women in the town. Let me see if we can just view these benches to show you the conditions of them. We showed them to you before. Now you have a NAACP chapter down here that's ran by blacks. The president and the vice presidents are businessmen, and then you have black school board members and high-ranking school board members, black retired school officials. Look at the condition of the court. This is the whole court like this here, how you seeing it. Now, this is something they had with the Blue Jays the years that they won some games. And I think I can see a 98 or something barely, but you can't hardly see it. But I just want you to see the condition of it. You see the rims. Now you remember in this area here, they got a place where right on the side of it, I'm gonna show you, see these here, who would want their family members, your friends come down. 4th of July is coming up. They may use this court like they use a lot of other times. This look like the newest bench that they may have, seat that they have on here. But you may have family members that come down here that want to sit on these benches. Who would have their family members sitting on these benches? Surely not me. I had my daughters and them used to come up here and play. Every now and then I still let them come up here and play. This is the fuse box. I think that, you know, you would think that would be painted, but just want to show you the conditions. Hope this glass be gone a little bit later. I can't blame them for that, but this condition of this court is just a disgrace to the black community. You know, it not to the, I'll take that back, not to the black community, but to the individuals that call themselves leaders. Now this might be a newer thing here, but look at this. But I'm gonna take you to a place right down there. You see that building where they got all type of programs, but all the programs, people getting money for it. You see these? You see this? This is a shame. I would be ashamed to say I'm a leader here in Charleston, Missouri, especially for the black community. Look at this basketball court. They go to Pole Blue Jays. They ain't got nothing against them, but you would think they would get a Blue Jays more respect than this, or give our black children on the west side more respect than this. Look at the line, the three-point. If you like me and you have to have glasses and you wouldn't even know if you on a, they're called blow the whistle on you because you are in front of the line. But I'm gonna take you down a little bit farther. I do give a little credit for the few things here that's in the little playground. But I'm gonna take you to this building here. This is Cy Williams Street here, where they named after, they said, a slave. I still been trying to Google Cy Williams up, but I haven't been able to Google Cy Williams up yet. But this part of the building is the housing authority, which is 700 Cy Williams or Elm Street here in Charleston, Missouri, on the west side. Now, I just showed you the basketball court for a reason. This is the housing authority. I don't want to video the people that's walking down, so I'm gonna go straight up. But I just want to just show y'all something here. Most time my video, they go inside and tell the people I'm videoing, but this is a public place. All right, now you can see that's the C.F. Bowen Center. This is the C.F. Bowen Center. Is also known as Lincoln School, where my dad and his sisters and them went, and that's the only place blacks could go at the time. But in this building here, they make millions of dollars on grant money. You'll see in a few hours or 3-4 hours, you will see church people that used to be preachers lined up out here to take people to these jobs, because it's a connection with the NAACP people, because just about all of them is business people. But they make millions of dollars of grant money out of here, but they can't do nothing to that basketball court. But during the holidays, they have basketball games on there. They got food programs. They got little basketball programs. They got a whole bunch of programs that they get out of there, but all of it is paid by the government. Only certain people every year is able to work there. Other people, families can't get jobs. That's why you have a lot of crime here in Charleston, Missouri, on the west side. This parking lot is a part of this what used to be Lincoln School. You know, nothing done here, but people, you know, they parked here. You know, you had a recent murder made, I think, the 23rd. It ain't the first time somebody got shot up in here. But these leaders, this baseball field, remember I told y'all my daughter's number will be 13 and 14 next month. And my one to be 14 said that they ain't played ball on this field in about 6 or 7 years. But my point is, now, you see how nice they have the basketball thing? They got a tin roof. They got good benches, but they don't use this. This haven't been used. They got good benches. Money was spent, but it's for what? And they're not playing ball on it. But my point is, this parking lot is just, the only thing they do is just hang out here, which I ain't got nothing against that. But you know, you have people being murdered on this thing. You have children's people, some of the children's parents tell me they would bring their children up here to play ball, but they're afraid because too much violence be happening up here. But in this building here, like I said, they make millions of dollars on grant money. Like I said, a NAACP president, the NAACP a vice president, and some of all the other NAACP members here in Charleston, Missouri, they are business people, funeral home, trucking companies, consulting agencies. You see what I'm saying? And all other type of business. But where do it benefit the black community? It don't. All you got to do is just take a look around. That basketball court should show you something. All these business people, all these preachers, but nothing. And my point is, Yesterday when I took y'all to the courthouse, I showed you the courthouse. All white people, judges, state's attorneys, public defenders, they fighting to try to get people justice. But all these people that call themselves in these organizations that's supposed to be fighting for the advancement, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, is the west side of Chicago, the west side of Charleston considered colored people? Not here in Charleston, Missouri. But see, I sit in them courtrooms 2 or 3 times out of a week when they have court. I see some people being treated justly, some may not be, but them people up there, I see 2 public defenders, they be fighting for the freedom and the justice for some of these people that being charged with crimes. But yet you don't have none of these NAACP members, none of these people that making them millions of dollars out of this school. You don't have none of them up in that courtroom. You don't have none. How could they overlook that basketball court? That ain't the only thing they overlooking. How can they overlook this parking lot right next to them with all this violence coming out? And they got an organization that's connected with all them people that I just told y'all to making them millions of dollars in that building. And it's called the Unified Coalition. The Unified Coalition Against Violence in Charleston, Missouri. This guy got killed May the 23rd, 2019. I ain't seen them march at all. The only time they marched, the first and the last time they marched was April the 30th, 2016. Y'all think about that. You see what I'm saying? Ask them where them millions of dollars going to. And another thing, when they couldn't go to the Charleston Consolidated School number 7 here in Charleston, Missouri, that's the Charleston R1 school district now, it was a family that lived right here. May she rest in peace, Miss Annie Davis. The house been tore down about 2 or 3 years ago. She passed away. But Miss Annie Davis, her daughter Barbara Davis, and her son Johnny Davis filed a lawsuit in the 1960s. And it was ruled, I think, in 1961 to start letting them go from out of here to the Lincoln School, where the only place blacks can go to school at, to go to the now Charleston R1 school district. But do you think them people in that building care? They don't care about that basketball court. They don't care about Miss Davis, Miss Annie Davis, Barbara Davis, or Johnny Davis. Because they don't even care about that guy that got killed in that parking lot. You know why? Because it ain't no money to be getting for them. They don't care about what you seen me sitting yesterday in front of that courthouse, the Mississippi County Courthouse, the 33rd Circuit, to see if people getting justice. They don't care because ain't no money in it for them. Y'all wake up, people. Get you some new leaders. Peace be still.